As you can see, the baseball is probably Wag's favorite thing, with arguably maybe one exception, and that would be a squirrel. You might want to even say that it's kind of the apple of his eye. It's something that he really, really enjoys, and you can clearly see that that's the case because my yard is littered with them. We know that God loves all people. He makes it quite clear in his scriptures. In fact, he says we know the John 3:16 passage. If Callista were here, she could tell us what that is. And we know that God is love from 1 John. And yet, God has a special kind of love, sort of a deep commitment, if you will, to the apple of his eye. And the apple of his eye is the church on earth. He takes care of us in all circumstances, regardless of what it is. Like Wags loving his ball, God loves us in a very, very special way as his church. And so we hear the words from St. Paul. This is from Romans. And we know that in all things God works for the good of those who love him, who have been called according to his purpose. For those God foreknew, he also predestined to be conformed to the likeness of his Son, that he might be the firstborn among brothers. And those he predestined, he also called. Those he called, he also justified. Those he justified, he also glorified. What then shall we say in response to this? If God is for us, who can be against us? He who did not spare his own Son, but gave him up for us all, how will he not also, along with him, graciously give us all things? Peace